Hello all, I am Demon. Right here to my left is Town Choir Boy, that is Locke. Say hi, Locke.
Hello.
Dandy Tolburn on my right is Radders. Say hi, Radders.
Hi, Radders.
Ha ha ha. Okay, and I am the Savari in the middle. I will be running Widdit's Revenge, which is a jumping puzzle you can find in Lion's Arch of Guild Wars. Okay, off we go. So the entrance of this puzzle is actually where a vista is. To get to it, you have to go behind the windmill, which is Talk's mill. So you go behind here by taking the path of hay bales. So going through here, some people get confused. There's actually a little cave right here behind that you run through. There's another one covered also by foliage the same way. So right here's the vista for those of you that have been missing it. That's how you get the vista. And then the puzzle, if you want to give a try, is right behind it. You start by sliding down this cave. There are different ways. You can slide straight down the water, or you can catch yourself on the stalactites as you're going down. Do be careful though, because there is a chance that you can die, and hopefully if you do and someone else is with you, that person will res you. Like Locke has just splatted, and I'm going to res him.
An excellent demonstration.
Thought I can make it.
Okay, the next part is to go up here. If this is your first time doing the puzzle, a ghost will normally come down and talk to you. That is Widdit. You'll see him as an orb, and you'll find him throughout the puzzle in different places. So the first part we're coming up to is a small maze. There are 3 ways that you can go through the maze. You can follow Widdit, which is the orb that you'll be seeing coming up. So right here is Widdit. You can talk to him, follow him. The long way, if you kind of want to go at a slow pace, is to the right, which is this way. That is the longest way. The quickest way is to go to the left, which is this way. There are invisible walls in this maze. Each of them are marked with a blue torch, so the blue torch means you can go through the walls. You'll find there are at least 3 other puzzles in Guild Wars game that has the invisible walls. I will get to those later. This one is the easiest, so I'm doing this one first. The second part of the puzzle is coming up. It is a spiked room. It's full of spike traps. As long as you run in the middle for this first part, you will be fine. The spikes will not hit you. Now there's a part coming up where you have to jump. Spikes will come down from the top and hit you if you jump too far. A way to avoid not being hit is to jump right on the very edge, and then you can run forward. This part, sadly, you are not safe running through the middle, so you have to wait for them to retract, and when they start retracting, then you run through. If you don't think you can outrun them and you see them coming up behind you, you can always use a skill that lets you teleport through. Or if you have a speed skill, it's best to equip that. Now this part, there's different ways to jump across. You can, if you're gutsy, you can jump straight across and skip the middle platform. If you want to take the safe route, you can take the middle platform as Radd did. So now this part is the dark room. There's different ways you can do this. You can wait for Weyandt to flash the light and jump across the middle platforms. There's a torch in the corner you can grab. You can wait for a friend who is a mesmer, such as myself, to place a portal to help you across. Or if you have a torch as your weapon, you can use that to light your way.
I believe torches like that are only locally illuminating. I don't see it illuminating anything on my end.
If it's a torch if it's a torch as your weapon, it doesn't illuminate for everyone, it only yourself. Oh, and another way that you can use to navigate is that there will be items that will light up, so such as the Crier event item or the Halloween event items. They will cause light for you to also use and traverse the dark room. So when you get to the end of the dark room, there will be 3 pathways for you to pick. The correct one is the red torch. If you pick the other 2, the only thing they will do is you will die, but you will respawn back up here to try again. So you know what happens when you pick the wrong one, this is what happens. Seem to have... and then it spawns you right back up. But the pirate will laugh at you. So the correct one is the red one, which you go down and you land in a puddle, so you don't die. That yellow message flashing on my screen you can ignore, that's just for an update. So right here would be your reward chest. Mine is open because I have already gotten it. The puzzles will reset every day, kind of like the dailies and the monthlies if you do those. The exit for the puzzle is over here, so you go through. Now when you're first going through, the pirate will talk to you, and you can stop here and listen to what he says. I find him funny. I have already went through here, so he won't talk for me, but if you look at my chat box, you can see him as talking. And then at the end of the puzzle, there will be a karma vendor. He sells weapons. You can choose to spend karma on the weapons, or you can save it for your own race weapons. Either way, karma is an easy way to get. You get them by completing events. So this marks the end of this puzzle. We're all going to do a glorious dive to mark the end. Whee! Goodbye, everyone!